All right. Good evening, everybody. This is a very special show. We have our number one co-host back. Steph, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. So things are busy. We're back together again. How was this? I guess we can go last 2 weeks of work since we missed you last, or since we missed you last week.
Hey, but can I say how great our IT team was to step in and he did a killer job. So
He
thanks,
did an amazing
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doing,
And
doing double duty there.
yeah, number two co-host, he did great job. But yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks. You started school today with kids, right?
I did. So we had kids back for half the day. For those that don't know, most of you still do. Even though, obviously with real estate, but I still teach part time. So I still teach American history to my lovely juniors. So I had them for the first time, and it was good to see the kids back a little bit. What is that? Yes, Dan, we know you retired from the kids. Yes, that was
I
yeah, but
maybe he's
we're
saying he retired from co-hosting. I don't know.
Ooh,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't think that's the case though. I think we're going to be able to bring him back a little bit. I think we'll pull that off. But yeah, it was good. Like I said, it was good to have the kids back. And for those that don't know, we talked about it. You're kind of out of the classroom now. So
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Been a good year. I love it.
that's awesome. Yeah, I hear you. So yes, from co-hosting. So, well, let's kind of catch up a little bit from where we're at. And obviously, I always like to talk a little bit about the new home. So, what is new about the home that you could tell the people?
Chris, we have doors, not
Ooh,
only on the outside, but we have doors on the inside. We have inserts in all of our closets. So I can dream right now about where my clothes are all going to go and where my towels are going to go. I am super excited to get my towels out of my kitchen.
I can imagine that
That's
that's
where they have
probably
to live right now in this teeny tiny little apartment. So yeah, it looks like a house, Chris. It's so exciting.
yeah. That and when you start getting doors and they start locking it, that means they got some stuff in there that they don't want people to take, and that's always a fun time. And that house is going to look slick, wall to wall floors. Yeah,
Yeah, those floors go wall to wall. Yep.
yeah. It's going to be cool. And then the lot you have is
Oh,
massive. So yeah, will be fun to show the people. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week we'll bring some pictures so everybody can see kind of where the house is. I know you guys have been got a little tight quarters until you get the new place. So always fun to look at that. So well, let's get into it a little bit. Since the last time you met, we are in the final four. So after tonight, we'll have our championship. So let's go ahead and bring up the bracket so the people can see where we're at. Here, there we go. So here is our bracket here, all filled out, looking very pleasing. Snack Crackle Pop comes out of the cereal bracket. Beverages is the Clydesdales in a 7-5 matchup, which I was a little surprised about. But again, me and Dan talked about last week, the emotional side of it. Don't Be Your Parents Guy, aka me, Jake from State Farm, and Don't Be Your Parents Guy came out of that one. And then Pillsbury Doughboy, a 7 since we have two 7 seeds in the final four. So we didn't really get a chance to pick your brain on this. So before we give the reveal, what's your take so far on the final four?
well, I was not shocked with the Clydesdales making it through because as you know they have always been a favorite of mine. But
Yes.
Doughboy coming out into the final four like a powerhouse. I was really excited for him.
Yeah, and they both were iconic. And me and Dan kind of talked about last week. Where's the Beef Lady had that iconic moment, but Pillsbury Doughboy still is in existence today and has the little giggle. Um, and when it comes up against Real Men of Genius, I think obviously I was biased. I think those were just really, really, really funny and really well done. But it was a short period of time. And the Clydesdales, you can still go see today, as we talked about last week. Like you can go see the Clydesdale, and be able to see all that kind of stuff. So the doorway must be full of yeast because he rose to the top of the bracket. Wow. Wow. You
I'm
know,
embarrassed right now.
that's your husband and the
Oh,
IT director and director of marketing and all that. So yeah, um, well played there, Dan. Um, so yeah, I think the Clydesdales wasn't too surprising just because again you can see them,
and
and
Snap Crackle Pop, man, they've been around forever, just like Doughboy, been around forever. When I was doing my research on Snap, Crackle, and Pop, they go all the way back to black and white.
yeah, and that's crazy. Which is kind of again not, but they're still in existence today. And again, that's that whole like Mikey. I think Mikey's kind of more our generation. I hate to say it, but if you're under the age of 35, you probably don't know who the hell Mikey is. So
Right.
so yeah. No, we don't have him on that one. All right, so we're gonna do things a little bit different. Excuse me, I probably should have muted myself there. So we're gonna do things a little bit different tonight, where we're actually gonna go with both montages, and that will, if you made the montage, like always, you are the
Well,
winner, and so we'll go both montages in a row.
and I gave you the full commercial, and I gave you like my favorite because I realized we're coming down. This is the final two, right? The championship.
Correct.
So
Yes.
I wanted both of these commercials to be the last. It's the last thing before you vote for a winner. So Chris, this is the best of the best from our research team for the commercials.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's get to the first one, and the first one will be our beverages versus cereal. Let's see who the winner is. Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's
I can
happening?
reenact if you need.
There we go. Oh, the internet.
What's going on?
What's going on here? Internet's struggling a little bit.
Well, I know.
Oh no. It's never struggled in all the ones we've done. Well, as you can see, it is the Clydesdales. Why are we not working here?
So I'm gonna reenact this for you. Puppy, he runs away, and these girls are very sad.
Yeah, I apologize for the old internet here.
I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you.
Oh, there it is. Tugs at the heartstrings. Oh, look at that.
Just to be with the world, 1,000 miles.
Well, it was very emotional and beautiful. Unfortunately, my internet is not cooperating or something with it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Clydesdales comes out of it, and that is a great commercial, actually. And actually,
did you know that? I realized in my research it was a series. I think there were 3 of that same guy, puppy, and it was a story. It was called Best Buds, and so it started out how the guy got the dog, and then this is the second or the third in that series. It's really
cool.
cute. It's really cute. That was good marketing on the part.
It was, and not surprising after they've made it this far to see them get all the way to the championship. And let's see who they're going to be facing.
Wait, it was not close. I want you to know it was 70% Clydesdales.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised by that at all. All right, let's see who made this one. Hopefully, this montage works a little better.
Come on, internet.
Yeah, I mean,
Just be an
internet's
elevator.
working.
Here goes nothing. But for a young
Here we
homeowner
go.
becoming their
Oh,
parents, it's
okay,
a
here we
learning
go.
opportunity. Come on in. The more the merrier. Paris, huh? Bonjour. We got any out-of-towners in the elevator?
Tom, it is not easy.
10th floor, huh?
Both videos struggling a
Must
little
be a
bit.
heck of a view.
Okay, so everyone else is facing this way?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents. But we can save you money when you
keep in
bundle home
touch.
and auto with us.
Okay, that was terrible.
Well, I apologize for the I guess the internet, I guess, on this one is struggling a little bit, but yeah, so we have our final two,
Hey,
and
Chris,
there we are.
have you ever in an elevator faced the people?
No,
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 you
I haven't.
face forward.
And I don't even like the sassy tone that would be me.
No, I just was curious. I was just curious.
No, I have not. Still get you right in the field. Yes, absolutely. And I agree. This is a tough matchup. These are both great. Obviously, I have my opinions, but I will
And
say
this
I have
one-
become a believer of the Clydesdales.
The parent, don't be your parents guy, 70% of the vote as well. It was exactly
So
this.
this is what's going to be fun is when these two guys go at it. I think, like I said, I think this is a heavyweight matchup. Got banked by the parents
Oh
guy.
my-
Yes.
Why are you
Yeah.
humoring him? Do not.
Yeah. I kind of like them. Elevate, you're probably wondering why I asked you. Yeah, I can see you saying that, James. I will say, the elevator is a super fun, like sociological experiment if you just want to kind of screw with people. You can just see the idea of just like that social norm of not talking in an elevator, as my man here just said in the commercial. So it's always fun if you start talking, like to like the person you're with, just like the looks you get. Yeah, it's a crazy time. The elevator is a wild ride, literally. If you kind of do some fun stuff, but look at these two heavyweights: Insurance versus Clydesdales. Steph, I know where you're leaning. I know where I'm leaning, but I can see this one being really close. I can see this one being really, really close.
And the number 1 seed versus the number 7 seed. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I think I agree, James. It's going to definitely be a tough decision. And honestly, I think we can all look back and say probably the Clydesdales was misseeded.
Yeah.
They definitely were just they were better than a 7 seed, and they've proven it. They've proven it a lot to where they can, kind of get after a little bit. So just to kind of see where we're at here, look at this bracket. Look at how pretty it is. I always love it when it's completely filled out. Look at this, Clydesdales versus Don't Be Your Parents guy. It's going to be here this week. Super excited to see where people lie. Of course, I have no problem saying that I will probably be voting for Don't Be Your Parents guy. You will probably be a Clydesdale person. But I think it goes down to, do you want emotional, like tug at the heartstrings, or do you want comedic value? I think that's what this is going to, because both are great. So the question is which genre do you like best?
Agree.
Excuse me. So looking at this, when are we heading back here next?
We are next Wednesday.
Next
6
Wednesday,
o'clock.
all right.
That
And
would
voting
be-
is going to shut down on Sunday, right?
Yeah, voting will shut down on Sunday. So vote.
Okay.
Gosh, it's the final. This, I feel like, has gone so quickly.
It has. It's
Oh.
been super fun. Like, these are always so fun. So
Yeah. So,
Well-
yeah, voting is open until noon on Sunday, and then we'll reveal one final winner on next Wednesday, which is the 16th. At
Wednesday
6.
is the last one. And then here is our IT extraordinaire. Please just go to coachdarkhomes.com/commercial-character-bracket and go ahead and vote. Share it to your friends. Let people know about it. This is the last one, so it should be fun. Let's try to have the most votes we possibly can, as we will have our final reveal. And then we'll be done with 2. This is crazy to think that we'll actually have 2 brackets completed. We'll have our best TV theme song and then our best commercial character. So stuff goes fast as always. So I look forward to one last show with you for the season. It'll be super fun.
Yeah, excited.
All right. Well, you have been a trooper as always. I know we've both had long days, so I really appreciate you being here and being the number one co-host that you are. And we'll get after it a week from today.
Okay, sounds good. I'll see you next week.
All right. See you later, everybody.